Hey, whole brainers. My name is Chris Chapin, and I'm a special education teacher. Currently, I am teaching a life class in the south suburbs of Chicago. We're fully remote. We find out tonight what's going on, whether we're going to have to pivot and do hybrid. But I'm going to share with you some ideas that have worked really well in my remote experience. I've only had 3 weeks experience, but boy, have I learned a lot. I'm going to share with you some fun brain breaks that are a little different than what you may think of. So I'm going to share some of the things that Coach has shared with us and my own little spin on it, and also some crazy ideas I came up with on my own. First of all, if you want, I can send you, and I also have it in the WBT virtual, a draw emoji classroom. It teaches step-by-step on how to draw something simple. The kids really love that. It's great because it takes time. It teaches following directions. It's just a lot of fun. Another one of my crazy ideas is a remote field trip. So what I do is I go to random places in school and I make it exciting, and I put the mask on and we walk around, we see what we run into. And it really causes a lot of language opportunities. It gets me out of the classroom. And as long as I have my mask on, I'm safe. And it gives kids a view of the school. I think it also brings them peace because they realize there's hope. They're going to come back eventually, either this year or next year, and they're going to get to experience school. Another thing I do is I have some Bitmojis, and if you want, I can send you them. I have a virtual story classroom, someone on Whole Brain made. I have ones with different stories. I have some math manipulatives. Toy Theater has a lot of games and activities for the kids to do that are both academic and fun. One of my students really likes the piano, so as a reward, I'll send him the piano as an activity to do. Of course, I mentioned on Whole Brain Virtual about sign language. I'm teaching them the alphabet. I'm teaching them numbers. And I've even tried to incorporate doing some of my morning meeting just when the first kid pops in. And that kind of gets them ready, like they need to be there on time. We're rolling, we're doing everything. Fortunately, my class is flexible in the fact that if I do calendar one day, at this time, and I do the pledge another, they're okay with that. I think as time goes on, I probably will do things more ritualistic, but I try to cover the same time frame, ELA at the same time, math at the same time, but how I do it may vary from day to day. Another thing I do is a lot of GoNoodle. I'm a GoNoodle ambassador, so I get access to all the videos, which is pretty cool. Several PE teachers have put their small class sessions online. That's something to check out on YouTube. If you want specifics, you can go on WBT Virtual, and I have those as well. Another thing is Coach has done a specific set of games, and one are the Starries. You give out lots of Starries for anything that the kids do that's positive. There's 5 different levels. You can go on Teachers Pay Teachers to see specifically. And of course, there's a scoreboard. Of course, there's a Super Improver wall. Some people are using the virtual. I've decided to stick with the Class Dojo, but someone came up with new pictures for the various animals. So I actually am using those for my Super Improver board. Also, putting yourself on the Super Improver board is really a fantastic idea because the kids see that you're improving and you're working on things. It feels strange still for me to give myself stars for this and that, but I am working hard and I am making progress, and I think I am doing better than the average teacher. I know I'm doing better than the average teacher because they had the occupational therapist come by and say, "You were born for this, you were made for this," and I'm like, no, I wasn't. Number 1, it was God. Number 2, whole brain teaching. Number 3, I had to come to a mindset that I was going to pivot and do whatever was in front of me because that was for the students. Another game Coach has come up with is Free Talk. For 2 minutes, you talk about a specific topic. It either can be character education related or something about them. I also do a Would You Rather, and that's lots of fun. Would you rather live in Florida? Would you rather live in California? Give me reasons why. The only thing I found with my sped ed kids is they've had very limited experiences, and they don't even know the difference between Florida and California, except that it's hot. But we're working on that. Another game that I do is I show a lot of videos. I try to pick videos on the topic that I'm teaching, and I also have boom cards. There are a lot of those that are free, digital task cards. My goal is for those kids to have lots of independent practice, and once they get back in the classroom, there's a hybrid situation. I'm really going to be pushing that to go more digital than with paper. And I'm hoping that that will increase the funtricity and also start to teach the kids to be more independent. I did something today that really was effective. I'm really trying to utilize the chat more on my Google Classroom. Initially, I was turning it off because occasionally there were things on there I didn't really want. Nothing bad, but just not appropriate. So I now realize I have the power to turn it on and off. And I thought instead of using it for negative, let's use it for positive. So those are some things I use in my classroom with whole brain teaching for special education. And if you get a chance to check out the color writing, that's in another one of my videos that Coach has made, definitely check it out. It is a game changer. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk with you next time. Bye.